Hello, beautiful people of the world. Have you ever felt like you shouldn't be giving as much as you are to people, only because you think you should restrict yourself from always being the one who gives rather than receive? Most of my life I've spent feeling exactly like that. But I used to exhaust myself trying to hold myself back because that's not how I naturally function. But accepting my natural self took a lot of courage. It doesn't exactly come under the word normal to others. And even though it's me who's watching it, but it's just not the best.
Yeah.
But then I think I've got like 10 videos on YouTube now. I need to watch them all.
So I'm okay now.
Do you get like the ads and stuff on it?
Not yet.
I found myself complaining a lot about not receiving as much as I was giving. I was expecting a return, but now I've come to understand that it isn't always needed to have back the love and care you give, because not everyone feels the same towards me. I might feel towards them, but they might not. And the way I'm giving the message of love and care to the other person, it might not be their way of giving. Recently, I've given this a lot of thought. So I think instead of exhausting myself trying to not give care and attention to people, even though I really, really want to, so I don't come across as needy or too available, I'm just going to let it be how I naturally would come across, and the right people will stick around and I won't feel neglected. And the wrong will just have to eventually leave. Now there is another perspective on this. That what if I'm going to get taken advantage of? And I think this is one thing that everybody thinks. When they're trying to give something to someone, they'll be like, oh, if this person is not doing it for me, why am I doing it for them? It feels like you shouldn't be doing it either. But what I say to that is, if you want to do something, that way, you are made that way. So why are you restricting yourself from doing something you want to do? Think about it this way. Maybe that person needs you more than you need them. And I have come across so many situations that I feel that this is a proof of. I hardly ever need people as much as they need me, because it's not that I am going through life smoothly or anything. It's just that maybe my tolerance and my patience is more than theirs, and I'm okay without having that support from the other person, and the other person might not be. So they need me more than I need them. So why should I just expect something in return when really I'm okay? And if I'm not okay, and I feel like I have been neglected or taken advantage of, I will have the strong feeling to let this go, and I will let it go. But before that happens, we are just self-sabotaging ourselves, telling our brains that this is not the right way to do things, only because it doesn't look good, only because you look like you are too much and you are giving too much. But you're really not. If you love somebody, you should just do it for them. Seriously. It was so simple. I just never got it. And now that I do, I don't feel regret for anything I did for anyone. That's why I spent these days seeing my friends and trying to be there for everyone, trying to be my true self without having restricted my mind and having the conflict of what to do and what not to do and how much to give and how much not to give. I had a good time. I honestly had an amazing time being myself. I didn't feel any burden on me. And as much as I wanted to do for someone, I did. And I loved it, honestly. It's peaceful like this. This whole game seems to be about expecting from others, and I don't say that don't expect anything, because you should expect as much as you are worth. But the ratio of giving being higher isn't always bad. Not bad at all, in my opinion.
He's busy.
So I've been spending a lot of time with my friends and making all the efforts for them, being my crazy self. I have never felt more free, because the fear of being too much has forever left me.
It looks so nice in the camera.
If I am the way I am, so what, right?
One. Yeah, I'm just making some space for that.
No, I mean, you do kaatne wala. I'm a woman of many thoughts, as you probably already know, because this is my 11th video on YouTube. How freaking crazy is that? I never thought I would have made this many videos, but this is a very high accomplishment from me. And yes, English is not my first language. That's why I am not extremely good at it. I'm trying my best though, so don't disapprove of me, okay? Thank you. And you probably didn't already know, but I just had a random thought. I have always just secretly wished to become a radio presenter, and now I feel like I'm doing it. It's my own video and it's my own voice, and I'm literally saying whatever I want, and no one can stop me. And I also have audience. This is crazy. I never thought that this could ever come true. Interesting, right? Back to what I was saying. Stop being afraid of being yourself and giving more to the world. Because I feel if you don't, then you should allow yourself to think this isn't right. Not the other way around. I think we are living completely wrong. And we should turn ourselves 360 and start doing it right.
I'm gonna cry looking at myself.
Don't do that, please. Abhinay.
Oh, I'm not removing.
You have to take your pictures first, then freaking cry about me.
Shut up!
You know when they came and there was no music?
Yeah.
In my head, I don't know why. It was the worst song ever, but it was like, I'm Mendi. And I was like, it's not even Mendi. And in my head, I was like,
Shukar, you didn't suggest it.
no, Shukar, I had control over myself. I would have started singing it, okay? I hope you enjoyed my messy diary of positive thoughts, this video. And next video is going to be my Eid vlog, which I'll be doing in Urdu because highly requested once again. So I will see you next time. Love, Sahar.